Welcome in. Thank you for being here and sharing your beautiful energy. I've already cleared your space and I'm sharing from my heart for the highest good of all. I invite spirits of the light for whatever messages they'd like to send through me. I am doing a reading today with the tea leaves, and I always do these in 2 sets because it's just so big. Although I could do it, we could do like a spread. We could see about that and just pick the cards. And I'm going to do the whole reading just from the tea leaves. That'll be interesting. I wonder what they'll have to say. I'm just going to kind of feel, you can kind of feel the, what, like the energy of the cards sort of makes my fingers sizzle, or yeah, kind of. This one's sticking out. We're going to take that one. How many should we take, Spirit? Let's see. I'm going to start with 6, and then we'll go from there. I hope you're doing well out there today. These are slippery cards. Okay. Haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. Okay. I'm hearing a needle in a haystack. A needle in a haystack. I feel like you've been doing random acts of kindness, things that you haven't announced to anybody. Nobody knows you're doing these things. You pray in solitude, you meditate in solitude, you pray for the highest good of all to be served, and then through your actions, you plant things like needles in a haystack, like they're out there and people find them just randomly, and it brightens their day. Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Strong emotions, passionate love or hate. So you're having strong emotions about something right now. Passionate love or hate. So there's not a lot of middle ground in whatever this is. You either love it or hate it. It could be your job. Like some days you love it, some days you hate it. A fair man. Dealings or relationships with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Yeah, I feel like for some reason this card goes with this. There's somebody in your life, a fair man with blonde, gray, or white hair, who is going to be reaping what they've sown, dealing with their own karma. They haven't sown very nice things. Look at how sad or like stoic, kind of unhappy this person looks. Their eyes are black. They're dealing with a lot of darkness. They've been doing things the opposite of you, as you've been sewing a needle in a haystack, um, positive acts, random acts of kindness and paying things forward. Like, you may even be buying the next person in line at the coffee shop. When you're at the drive-through, you might be paying for their coffee. They'd never know who you are. You drive off and the person says, "Oh, it's okay, your coffee's taken care of." That person who just drove off paid for your coffee, and you just brighten their day. But this person is the opposite of that. They're deliberately doing things that they know are not kind. And yeah, so that's what this is. Strong emotion, like you're passionately loving, and this person, I don't know if it's hate that fuels them. It's like envy, a jealousy, power, which are, I don't know, are they hateful emotions? But that goes here with him. So this person in your life, harp, great happiness. So that's what you feel about doing these random acts of kindness. You feel a great happiness. What is on this harp? What is that? It's a strange animal. It kind of looks like a fish or a cat. I'm not really sure what that is. Interesting. That's interesting too, because just in the last reading we had happiness. It was a different happiness card, but the happiness in the last reading was for you, that you were going to be feeling happy, or that you are feeling. Yeah, and it wasn't that you are feeling it at the moment, but in this reading I feel like it is. Like, you feel really happy about sowing these seeds of kindness, these random acts of kindness. Beware of great pride. I think that is this person in your life as well. This man, he takes great pride in himself. He doesn't see what he's doing as wrong or hurtful. He's very boastful and proud of himself. But that's his shadow. Because this look on his face, this sadness, this hollowness, this darkness to his eyes, that tells you. But this is not how he presents in the world. This is how you see him. You see that because you read energies. But yeah, to someone else, he looks like this. Proud, boastful, colorful. But he isn't. Underneath that is this. Eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. So that's you, triumphing over your troubles and obstacles, sowing seeds of good karma through random acts of kindness, paying it forward, like the needle in the haystack, people not knowing that you're doing it, but you know you're doing it, Spirit knows you're doing it. And then there's this person in your life. It could just be the whole situation of the world right now, like the patriarchy, politics, that could be weighing heavy on you. That this could be a symbol for that, a representation of that. Okay, what else? Let me get a few more tea leaves. I'm going to split these in half and shuffle them like that. You will be playing a different role. Okay. So you're stepping out of some role. It could be you're stepping out of a job into another one, or just could be a different role in your relationship. You're wearing a new hat. You could be an actor playing a new role as well. Something is about to change, and you're going to be playing a new role in some form or fashion of your life. A younger woman, dealings or relationships with a relationship with a younger woman, and she looks very unhappy. She goes here. She's also very prideful. She could be attached or somehow connected to this fair man. She has space buns. But yeah, she does not look happy at all. So a younger woman in your life, whoever's coming to your mind right now, that's who that is. And what else? I like these tea leaves because they're so specific. Coins. Money will be coming to you. Yay! We love that. This is interesting too. These, look at that. It's like the washers. I collect those when I go on walks. Somebody said that washers are like a reminder of what you have in your life. The circle in the middle is what's missing, and you could focus on that, but all of that around it is what you do have. And so I collect those. I use them in craft projects that I do too. I like that they're worn and rusty, and they have unique character when I find them. But coins, these look like, there's a kind of coin that looks like that. Are they Chinese coins? Anyway, money's going to be coming to you through this new role that you're playing. And you're going to have triumph over obstacles and get great happiness because you've been sowing good karma. Okay. What else? Anything else about this situation here that you're dealing with that we need to know? Spirit, please. An emotionally secure and loving family is important to you. Okay, so this is something in your family. And there's really nothing you can do about this until they're ready to change and address their own pride, their own strong emotions that lean towards the negative. Both of these people. So I'm hearing family of choice. So yeah, you may be working on that, your family of choice, because this situation is draining and not moving in the right direction where you're going. You're going to triumph over troubles and obstacles. Money's coming to you, great happiness, and you're wearing a different hat. You're going to be playing a different role. Okay. I'm sorry about this part of what you're dealing with, but just keep your eye on your eagle eye. your big picture view. Keep listening to the music, the soft music of your heart, and the flowers and the coins are appearing. Keep doing what you're doing. In this situation, you don't have control over it, so you just have to let it play out how it will. I'm going to get one message from this rose petal deck. It's actually called flower petals. But we have the flowers here, so I'm going to see what this deck has to say. I always like to close a reading with these little cards. They have good messages. Rose, you are divinely loved and protected with grace. I love that. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.